Financial literacy is the ability to manage the money which we have earned through our job, profession or business in an effective and wise manner so that the money grows over the period of time and which we can utilize for our short-term and long-term financial needs. Hi, I am Dr. Parag Sanghvi, founder Be Your Force, your holistic and health and wellness life coach. In my entire academic journey of becoming a doctor, I was never taught of what to do with the money earned from my profession. Nor was I taught how much to save, what are the different instruments available for saving money. In short, I was financially illiterate. How does that sound? Doctor but illiterate. That was the bitter truth. And I learned the harder way. I had to self-educate myself about financial literacy, and in the process I made quite a few blunders. So I thought of sharing my views on financial literacy and few tips on financial literacy. First, let us understand the ladder of our financial needs. First, we need money for our basic necessities. Roti, kapda, makan. That's food, clothing and shelter or accommodation. Next, we need money for our child's education, for some unforeseen emergencies such as short illnesses, some breakdown in the houses. Third, we need money for the security in terms of death of the earning member of the family in an untimely manner or some large medical expenses. Fourth, we need money for our yearly expenses such as vacations, social events, festivals. And lastly, we need money, big chunk of money for our child's higher education, for their marriage, for our retirement plans, for planning an expensive international trip. There may be many more such expenses. You can add them to this list. Here are a few tips on financial literacy. When we talk about savings and investments, we come across two basic and main questions. First, how much to save? And second, when to start saving and investing our earned money. How much to save? Well, they say that if you are earning enough, then you should save at least 10 to 15% of your earnings for long-term plans such as your child's higher education, their marriage, your retirement, for planning some expensive international trip, or even for buying your own home if you do not have any. Secondly, you should save 10% of your earning for emergency situations such as unforeseen illnesses, travel plans or certain breakdown in your house. We should in all save about 25% of our earnings month on month, year on year. That's if you are earning that much. And the second question, which is equally important, is when should you start saving? Well, you should start as early as possible in your life. It has a compounding effect. It does not matter how small the amount may be, but you should save month on month for a consistent period of time. If we start doing that in our early part of our life, we'll see that our corpus at the end of certain years becomes larger and larger. Let's look at this example. A and B. A starts saving from the age of 35. He saves 200 rupees every month till he reaches the age of 65. He has a growth rate of 8% per annum. So at the age of 65, he will have approximately 3 lakh rupees in his corpus. Now look at B. She started saving from the age of 25. That's 10 years before. She also started saving 200 rupees and the growth was 8% per annum. And she started saving from 25 till 65 years of age. But can you guess the difference? Well, B saved approximately 7 lakh of rupees. That's more than double of what A saved. So here you see, if you start investing, saving early, you will get a large chunk of money at a desired period of time. Tip number 3. Take immunity against larger expenses such as medical expenses and for some unforeseen event which occurs in your family. One should take medical insurance which insulates the family from large medical expenses. One should take term insurance plan for the earning member of the family so that in the event of untimely death of the earning member, your expenses are being taken care by the term insurance money which you will get. Another tip is, do not put all the eggs in one basket. What I mean is that you should spread your savings over different instruments of saving schemes. If you come across an insurance person, you would be advised to put large chunk of your savings in buying different insurance policies. If you come across a person who is into stock market and mutual funds and SIPs, you would be advised to put large chunk of money in mutual funds and SIPs. The same thing applies for the person dealing in real estate or in gold. However, you should be wise enough to invest in all the different instruments available. And how do you do that? Take help of a pure financial consultant who does not sell all these products. He or she will guide you according to your need, according to your age, according to your earnings, and according to your risk appetite. Another tip is, do not invest in something you do not understand. The commonest example and the commonest mistake which quite a few of us make is investing in stock market without understanding it. What happens is we end up losing money, our hard earned money, and instead of making money, we end up losing money. Another tip is make the maximum use of the tax benefits offered by your government. There are certain products like PPF or certain insurance policies, even equity linked saving schemes which offer you tax benefits. Consult your financial advisor and invest in these products wisely. One of the most important but difficult tip is controlling your expenses. If you are able to control your expenses, automatically your savings will increase. Monitoring your expenses is one way of controlling. Do not use credit cards to pay your bills or your shopping. Instead, use a debit card. Once you start using credit card, you start buying unnecessary, non-essential things. So stop using credit card as far as possible and instead use a debit card. You can also apply a rule of 21 days. What it means that if you have an urge to buy a particular thing, wait for 21 days. If your urge fades, then forget about it. If you still want to buy after 21 days, then go ahead and buy either with cash or with debit card. I'll share my example. A few years back, I was in a mall. I came across a smart TV, a high-end smart television set. It costed approximately 2 lakh rupees with all the offers and discounts. I was lured into buying that television set. However, I was aware of this 21-day rule. Somehow I was able to control my urge. I came home and afterward 21 days I realized that I did not have the urge to buy. The reason being, I had a 55-inch television set at my home which was sufficient enough for me. The last tip about financial literacy is the more the merrier. It's always advantageous to have more than one earning member in your family. You should encourage your wife and your children after education, especially the daughters, to work. This not only empowers them but gives them a satisfaction of contributing to the family. And when there are more than one earning members in the family, your financial goals are achieved much faster and in a much better way. This is Dr. Parag Sanghvi, founder Be Your Force, your holistic and health and wellness life coach, signing off. Life is beautiful.